Ladies and gentlemen, yes, I think you have been out for a while, but now we are back in the office, and I'm ready now to proceed with the programs as well as it used to be. But before everything, I have to introduce myself again for those who are very new to our communication or to our teachings, which is done through this online television. My names are Dr. Robert Jackson. I serve here as a facilitator. But otherwise, you're welcome to attend to our programs as well. So, as normal, today I would like to charge you on the program which is known as peace. In actual sense, peace has been translated in a broad way. So, some people either they have their own translation on about this peace, but today we are going to say actually biblical is what you are aiming to make. But otherwise, you can make peace as well as you want because it aims or it's legally focused on the same meaning. In this case, peace is a freedom from disturbances. That's general meaning. If you are free from different areas, aspects, you are free from that. That is peace. There's nothing can disturb you. It is morals to be in a tranquility stage or state because it can make you safe, and also it can make you to enjoy whichever you do, wherever you are, and everything, etc. So biblically, the word peace has appeared in the Bible several times. For instance, in Old Testament, peace has appeared about 270 times. The same in the New Testament, it has appeared about 183 times. So you can see how peace had been given a value in order to make us general, the people read the Bible, that can take us from one point to another point, but regarding or based on what I've said in the beginning, to stabilize the tranquility. That's the meaning. So, when implementing the peace, it must start from one soul, which is individual. It must have at least somewhere where it touches a soul essence that it can lead a single soul to another, which means you might be in a pair like spouses, a man and his wife. If one of them loses peace, even the other spouse, she loses peace or he loses peace. It appears in the same case. One of the family member, if he comes to lose peace, it is almost the whole family members. Sometimes they can also lose peace because one of the member in the family already has lost peace. And the same size, it can appear in the society. If one group in society loses peace, it can create the whole society to lose peace. And it applies generally even in the country. And if it appears in the country, it can happen also all over the world. So we have to know that peace must be created from the individual onwards. But again, the peace of God is different from the peace of the world. It's what I want now to base on. The peace of the world, it can either just justify to be free or to be in a certain situation whereby there's no disturbance, as I said. But biblically, peace is more than just. When I say it's more than just, it's whereby it can go further internally. Is that what I mean? The absence of conflict So some sort of this are going now to be to be explained in the following areas. One, it is taking action to restore a broken situation, peace. It makes a broken situation to be restored. It's what I mentioned in the beginning, from one soul onwards. Example, in a single soul or in a family, whatever, they have something like poverty. If you face poverty in a single soul, it can create you to miss peace, poor economic status, diseases, marriage status, etc. These are going direct to the soul, whereby it can be affected. But again, it's more than a state of inner tranquility. It is a state of wholeness and completeness. Each and everything, your think capacity, your physical action, and whatever, is whereby when you have this peace, it can make you to be free. As I said here, wholenessly and completenessly. So, biblical peace is something which can create on our own. I repeat this. Biblical peace is not something we can create on our own, but all God can create for us. How? It is a fruit of the Spirit. God is the source of peace. It's more than a state of inner tranquility. It is a state of wholeness and completeness. Each and everything, your think capacity, your physical action, and whatever, is whereby when you have this peace, it can make you to be free. As I said here, wholenessly and completenessly. So, biblical peace is something which can create on our own. I repeat this. Biblical peace is not something we can create on our own, but all God can create for us. How? It is a fruit of the Spirit. God is the source of peace. So the peace you're looking biblically, it is made by God, it's created by God. It's not our power, it's not our understanding that we can make at our own, but only God can create, God can make peace for us. How? Peace might be happen as follows. 1. This means Lord is peace already. And you can have time to read on Judges 6:24. It starts from whereby Jesus given the name, that is Yahweh or Shalom. So this means the Lord is peace already. If God is peace, then Jesus is the Prince of Peace. If you read Isaiah 9 verse 6, it can give you to see how the peace is created by God, the peace given by God, as we said, biblical. So it goes direct to support the peace physically. And again, we have now to exhaust from one point to another. There are about 3 ways, not 3 peace types, no, but 3 ways on how to implement peace. 1, there is peace with God. What is this? Jesus is our peace with God. If you read Romans chapter 5, verse 1, you can have this. Due to our sins, we were enemies of God. I repeat this. Due to our sins, we were enemies of God. And on the spot, we were separated from Him. If you read Ephesians 2, verse 18. But Jesus restored our relationship when He took on our sins and died, when He died on the cross. So, He provided a path for reconciliation with God. So, our peace is made by God, as I said, but Jesus is like a supporting agent which had made reconciliation between us and God. And now, we rejoin to God already. If you can go to Romans 5 verse 10, you can see the meaning. And it can be fought with him. So already Jesus is there to reconciliate, was there to reconciliate ourselves to God. So now the peace has been restored through Jesus Christ. And now we are back to Jesus, to God. And that's why it comes the peace with God. So we are sharing the peace God has got. We are also sharing to him. Number 2, peace with others. Jesus is our peace. Jesus is our peace. Jesus is our peace with others, which means Jesus connects us and others. Connects my soul to another one. Connects your soul to me and to whoever. If you read Ephesians 4, verse 3, he empowers us by Spirit to be peacemakers with our neighbors, friends, and others. So, already Jesus is there to conciliate and has given us power whereby we can make ourselves to make or to be the agents of peacemakers between you and me, between me and you, and vice versa. Which means we are ready now to make peace from one part to another part, from one person to another person. I swear by saying the beginning, peace starts from the inner of the soul of an individual. So, but now we've been empowered to make peace with others. So from now, you have to think now to make peace to another one. It goes somewhere where you might live someone as or as being as your neighbor, whatever. But number 3, peace with ourselves in our inner parts, ourselves. So this part is like this. Jesus is our peace within. So already Jesus is a part of our peace. But on above we said that the peace which we shared, or the peace which will be given by God, has been through Jesus Christ. But now it is a part that Jesus himself is a new creator. It is within us. It's making us completely look like him. So now you have to ask yourself, and myself I have to ask myself, do I look like Jesus Christ in peacemaking? That's a big question. And I think you have to translate it on your own. You have to check out. If you are out of that, then you are not following Jesus Christ as a peacemaker. It is a question, a very big question. Are you making peace through Jesus Christ? So, we must seek peace and make peace. We have to seek peace and make peace. So, as I said, from an individual to another soul, to another part, is whereby I can completely make the war structure in peace. So, turn away from evil and do good. That's the only way you can make peace. That's the only way you can make this to be patience and kindness, goodness, faithfulness. If you read Galatians 5 verse 22, you are going to enjoy about these writings. So, we must seek peace and make peace, as I said. But when you turn out from evil, it's whereby you sanctifies your inner side, sanctifies your deeds to whoever. So, now I would like to complete out by saying, from now onwards, try to find the way on how you can create a good peace from yourself to another one. Thank you very much. Keep quiet and go on this by meditating. Thank you very much.